Hi everyone, welcome back. As always, we start first with this preview and after that we have the unboxing. In this shot we can see some of my sizes in other brands and also a closer look of this external label from the box. By the way, feel free to pause the video every time you need. I didn't find anything else in the box. Like I said before, we start with the left foot because we want to see if the quality is consistent or not in both of them. If you are one of those that care about cushioning, you should pay attention to this part. In this shot we can see the size of the midsole in forefoot and heel, and also the thickness of the insoles and the soles. The thickness of the midsole has been taken from the Adidas webpage. After checking so many Asics and New Balance lately and some Nike, the cushioning in these sneakers feels like it's non-existing, to be honest, in comparison with the ones that I tried in the last 3-4 episodes at least. Because seeing this sneaker, you're gonna see plenty of foam outside and inside is nothing similar, you know. That foam is only on the exterior and the interior has half of it basically. So it's a bit sad, you know. The foam feels soft enough but lacks quantity. Here we can see the sole is pretty okay. I wish it was full rubber, I mean without any exposed foam, but still it's not as bad as others are. These soles feels like they have 1.5 millimeters at least over the regular version, and because of that they get a little bit more cushioning than the regular version, although it's quite minimal. This sole could have been great if it didn't have that island isolated from the rest of the sole. That is a bad idea right there. I know it's reinforced with some threads, but even so, that is glued there and around it has only foam. That is a poor choice in my opinion, and this will affect overall the longevity of this shoe. Anyway, let's move on. In the back we can find the pull tab that I couldn't use because it's too small. I cannot get my finger inside, so yeah. The upper on the sneakers, it must be Gore-Tex because I did check it a bit farther and I did notice that the water doesn't get inside, so I'm guessing this is Gore-Tex, this material. Over the instep we can see that it has a zipper and also a membrane. We're gonna check the water resistance for that in a second, and a bit more complicated than usual, the lacing system on the sneakers. In this shot we can see the plastic mechanism that we can use for lock the laces in one place. As you can tell, these insoles are exactly the same like we seen in Ultraboost 21, 22 regular versions. These insoles have around 5 millimeters, and I wish they were more thicker like we seen in Supernova, for example. At least they are made with soft foam. The padding on these sneakers is right on point. I wouldn't like to have more than this. The padding inside is not too soft, unfortunately. Here we can see the footbed. In these sneakers the footbed is very rigid. I didn't like it at all, but yeah. And here we have the internal label with the date of the fabrication. And now we can see the right foot. To be honest, in these sneakers I didn't find problems with the stitching or the gluing. Everything was well made. Here we can see again the sole. I didn't have any issues like I said. And next we have the labels of these sneakers. You can pause the video every time you need. Both insoles are exactly the same, no difference in between them. And again the second label. Here we have a closer shot with this mechanism. You can remove it as you can tell, but without this mechanism it will be even worse to lace those laces, so it's up to you. We can see here the thickness of these laces. They are very thin in comparison with other sneakers, but you cannot put thicker because you will have problems on the instep with the sneakers. They don't have any elasticity, so I'm okay with that. And now we can have a better look of this instep area where everything is happening. The way that is made for my instep, they will create pressure points, so I didn't like them very much. They feel too tight on my feet, although in the toe box I have plenty of space, even more than I need. I feel that this model is made more complicated than is needed, in my opinion. The orange cage is made from plastic and is more rigid than I wish it was. As you can tell, the thickness around the forefoot is a lot less than my finger, so that's very thin there. This shot was made in real time, so as you can tell, the water doesn't stay on this material, so I guess that is Gore-Tex. I have to remind you that this is just a coating, so after few washes it might not be exactly the same like when they are new. To be honest, they feel pretty rigid when I want to bend them, and that is a good thing in this case because they will offer you a bit more stability with them and more protection for your feet. In this shot we're gonna see the weight of the sneakers. They do have quite some weight because they have thicker soles and also more bulkier aspect overall. And here is a comparison with other sneakers that are similar to these ones. For me, these sneakers, they fit me exactly how they should be. I didn't find any issues with them. They are right on point, to be honest. They are true to size for my feet. But the only problem remains, and I have it right on that instep, they are too tight for my feet because of the design that they have. They are poorly thinned. In this shot you can see my instep and also my arch, the size of it. This shot is in real time because I want to show you how easy or hard it is to take them in your feet. So I believe that it came the time for pros and cons. For pros, like I said before, in the toe box I have plenty of space. In the instep I don't have enough because of the design, I guess. They create me pressure points and that is not comfy there. I did like it that they have some reflective materials. You're gonna see them in few minutes. And otherwise the colorway is okay enough. For cons, like I said before, I didn't like that pull tab because I cannot use it. The cushioning on them is so minimal, I almost didn't even notice that they have some in comparison with other sneakers that they are 120 euros, you know, or dollars. So basically half of the price of these ones. This, I feel that they are so overpriced for what they are exactly. That is my feeling with them. The cushioning in forefoot is like in a pair of shoes, dress shoes. On the heel you can feel something but not too much. So because of that, I cannot recommend these sneakers. They don't worth. Even if you pay, I don't know, $60 for them or euros, yeah, maybe that's a fair price if you don't have the problems that I have on the instep with them, you know. Otherwise they don't worth the price. For me at least, they didn't convince me at all. They are heavy, almost 800 grams, like a pair of boots basically. As an alternative for them, I think is Nike Pegasus 39 Shield version, because those have some rubber on the upper and they will protect you from bad weather. Don't imagine you can submerge them in water. It won't happen. They will still get some water inside, you know, but for light rain, yeah, they will do the job, I guess. Those Pegasus. These ones, they have that coating. I don't know how much that one it will last, so nothing is perfect in this world, but this one, if by any chance you like the model and you want to give them a try, sure, give them a try. I don't mind. This is just my opinion, you know. Here I have a short comparison with another Adidas model. In the shot we can see some specs from them. Again, these sneakers I don't recommend them. These 4D, I didn't like them at all. If you want to see that review, watch it, but for these sneakers I wouldn't even mind to check them. Seriously, they are awful for the price that they have, at least. Surprisingly, The cushioning in 4D is even worse than in the Ultraboost model, so I don't know why is that big that price that they have, you know. The stability again is better in Ultraboost. For some reason I do have more stability in Ultraboost instead of 4D. And here I have another comparison because I wanted to show you the size of the sole in comparison with other sneakers, just to have a better idea how they are, more or less. The cushioning difference in between these two models is colossal. I cannot even compare them. Obviously Nike is way superior. That is a soft foam, is full foam inside. It's not just outside and inside is nothing, you know. Here we have something. I think I will end here this video. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. If you have any questions, please let me know. Don't forget to subscribe because it's so important for me. Have a nice day and take care of you.